Hey guys.
What is chat?
Non-sponsored. It looks very sponsored right now. Non-sponsored.
Great.
Also non-sponsored. A lot of non-sponsored. Stop showing the logo. We're not getting paid for this yet.
Yeah. Well, are we? Wait, we're getting
No. We're not getting paid, but collectively we're gonna. I don't know. No. Ray doesn't sponsor gaming, unfortunately.
But we're here for Overwatch.
We are so back, guys. It has been at least 2 weeks since we've done Overwatch. We're so excited.
It felt like a whole eternity.
It felt like forever. But we're back. We're so ready to bring you some lovely, lovely Overwatch here today. And Marcus, we're typically not here on this day.
Yeah.
What day is it today?
Today is a Saturday.
This just in. It's a Saturday. We're here at Tech on a Saturday. Very different for us. But we've got not everyone here. We've got all of our players here. However, only 2 of them are in person. Can you believe these guys?
Yeah.
Some of them are just in their dorms, in the rooms. They're just chilling.
No, we're
just chilling. Look at them.
Yeah.
Look at these guys. Can't believe I'm not showing up to campus.
Nah, it's an off day, but you know, it is what it is.
It is an off day, so I guess, you know, it's allowed this time around. But yes, very excited to bring you guys some more Overwatch here today. If you were here, like, you know, 5 minutes ago, you heard Bub casting the Rocket League, and they just took away a W there. So
yeah,
hopefully, yes, and hopefully our Overwatch team can keep the ball rolling here with the Ws.
And don't forget, yesterday was Mido's birthday.
It was my birthday yesterday,
so
guys.
What are you, 22?
Thank you very much. I don't know about you, but I am feeling a bit like 22 by the famous words.
Systematically not the way you would want to play a game like that. Bluey and Chip with the lone goals. Eat a goal apiece. Thunder with a goal for Mount Union. An assist for Chip. And an assist for Zanny as well. 2 shots for Bluey, 2 shots.
Okay, we are back, and my cat. Shut up! Shut up! Anyways, we're back for more Overwatch, and yeah. Are you? Have you learned your lesson?
I'm sorry. No Swifties here.
That's right. I don't support these Swifties. All right.
You're on the phone with your. sorry. Anyways, we're not doing this again.
Yeah.
No more Taylor Swift. Sorry, guys. That was weird.
Yeah.
I only get bullied a little bit here,
but
slightly.
Again, happy birthday. We could get a drink, man, if you want.
Drink? What?
We don't condone drinking.
We don't condone drinking. The only drinks we condone is water
and
water.
That's not water.
Nope, just water. That's not water. That's a cup of coffee. Look at this little guy.
All right. It looks like we are picking maps now. It looks like we are going to Samoa for the first.
Samoa?
The Samoa?
As the wise words of a big Hawaiian man once said, Samoa, say Waikiki.
Yeah. Now, this is the first time we're ever going to see Samoa in this.
Is it? It is.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, yes. So, really excited. It looks like we are getting the R's ready in the chat.
Yeah.
Production is R. The teams are R. We're going into Samoa. Let's see if we get a Mauga here. This is kind of like his whole shebang. And as we know, P. Dougie, he tends to like to, you know, throw us a little Mauga pick here and there. So we'll see if he starts us off on a Mauga or maybe a Hazard. We'll see what they've been doing. So, yeah.
Well, Mauga is very hard in Samoa, but we'll see if he really wants to play it.
It's true. Sometimes he likes to force it. I'm not entirely sure about this other team and where, you know, the standings are for that or whatnot. Yeah. So we'll have to just wait and see how they compete against yours truly, Indiana Tech.
Yeah. And also, it's a little revenge game as well, because Ender used to be an Indiana Tech as well.
Oh my goodness. Yes, it is true. Wow, I didn't even realize that. Yeah. But absolutely, guys. I mean, we gotta take back some boom boom bah.
So this will be an exciting matchup here today.
Indeed, it will. Absolutely, guys. And we'll be getting into the match shortly, but yeah, that's actually eventually. Well, let's talk about that for a second. Ender, last semester, was it just last semester or semester?
No,
before
just
that?
last semester.
Just last semester was here at Indiana Tech playing for our team, and now he decides, I don't want to play for you guys anymore. I'm transferring out. I'm going to a different school. That's fine. That's okay.
Fine.
But we're here to win, okay, Ender?
Oh, yeah. Don't.
Hold me back. Hold me back. We're here to win, chat.
Yeah.
Getting into map 1. The players are currently selecting their heroes. So we'll see what Indiana Tech is here to cook up. And if they're here to win. And, I mean, that's what we are here to do.
Yeah, we are here to win.
But if we don't win, you know what we're going to do?
What?
Nothing, because we're going to win. That's how confident I am. How confident are you in our team?
Well, I'm very confident.
Good,
I know
good.
these players. I trust their ability, so let's see how it goes.
Absolutely, and it looks like starting out here in map 1, round 1, we are going to be getting a Ramatra, Zenyatta, Symmetra, Sojourn, and Kiri coming out here from Indiana Tech, and a very similar comp coming out from the other team as well.
Yeah. Looks like we're seeing a double mirror here from both sides from Indiana Tech. And
Yes, we will, in an instant fight, brawling out here right off the get-go on the right side of the map. We are going to be seeing M2 Sky here on the Tracer, looking for the flanks and poking damage at the back line. Looks like P. Dougie is going to be taking an incredible amount of damage here, left and right, needing to back up a little bit and restrain himself. We know P. Dougie has been known to overextend from time to time, but it looks like he's doing a good job about getting out and getting his health restored to get back in the fight.
Indiana Tech will be first on point here. It will be a bloodbath here. Down goes P. Dougie.
First pick of the match is P. Dougie, and that is not looking good for Indiana Tech. They just need to get out here.
Yeah, looks like Indiana Tech are going back up here and wait for their take.
Looks like Alpha JC is also going to get picked out here.
Yeah.
But Ender gets taken out by her minions. There's that rivalry coming out a little bit.
Yeah, indeed. You know, we love to see that.
Once a teammate, now an enemy. Ender's going to be swapping from the Genji over to Tracer.
Yeah.
But also, we did see M2 Sky switching from Tracer to Genji here, so it looks like they're swapping a little back and forth here.
Yep. P. Dougie is going to move forward on this fight here.
Good space being made here. Indiana Tech just barely not being able to take the point back. A beat comes out here from both teams.
Both support ults being used by both CS Tide as well. But Indiana Tech will capture the point here.
Good capture here for Indiana Tech. Couple trades going back and forth here with the DPS. P. Dougie almost overextending here.
Ulti's being used by Ramatra.
P. Dougie, gets taken out here.
Looks like Indiana Tech will fall back here.
Only getting 15% there on that capture, which is a little unfortunate for Indiana Tech, but it looks like Fluffy will be able to get out and regroup with his team. Speed his tank back in. Indiana Tech falling short a little bit here in the first round.
Yeah, but Indiana Tech do have the Allcom here. They're coming up with Ramatra ult, so that's their only advantage as of right now.
Absolutely. They are coming up on the overclock as well, getting a little closer to that Genji Blade. Let's see what they're able to make of it here. P. Dougie throwing that poke in there.
P. Dougie using form. He's getting very low here.
Throwing himself out into the middle pretty often, but he needs to also make space for his team to be able to do anything here.
Her Megan's getting very low here. So is Alpha JC. Alpha JC gets very low with the ultimate.
And down goes for Miggins as well. Fluffy at half HP. Looks like P. Dougie is able to take out the Lucio, but his entire team is falling. Coming into the last, couple percentage here, he has to make something happen. And it looks like he is not able to, unfortunately. Fluffy going for the rollout is able to touch for a slight second.
Alpha JC pulling out the ultimate, try to see what he can get, but no one is there to capture the point.
First point going to the other team here. Unfortunately, Indiana Tech falling short there in the first round. 1-0. Indiana Tech needs to talk about what they need to do differently. I mean, P. Dougie is making a decent amount of space, but he's taking a lot of poke damage right off the bat in the middle of those fights.
I think one of Indiana Tech's main issue is probably take cover here. Let your healers heal you up a bit.
Yeah.
Take the pressure off of them, to be honest. So
absolutely, yeah. Play your natural cover. I mean, you're given a lot of natural cover here on Samoa. There's a good amount of it, and then allow your supports to be able to heal you up a little bit. P-Dougie was doing a lot of kind of overextending, but he was able to get out and get restored. But the problem was that was taking a lot of resources away from his supports. Here we go, round 2, teleporting out.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna see a comp switch by Indian Attack. We're gonna see the Riss here and Juno.
Yes.
Basically, Indian Attack wants the more sustained routes here.
Yeah, absolutely. And with Orisa, I mean, that's exactly what you do. Your primary objective is to exist. And there it is, the opening pick here for Alpha JC on the Lucio, but Hermriggins falls right after. Enemy Ramatra getting really low on HP, having to back out.
M2 Sky is also getting low here, but he will be staying on point here. And with that, Indian Attack will capture point.
Good initial capture here for Indian Attack. It looks like they are going to be taking the primary objective here right off the get-go. Will they be able to sustain? It looks like P-Dougie is going to fall to the Ramatra. M2 Sky trying to pick off this Lucio. Unable to do so.
Looks like Indian Attack are still contesting it, but eventually it will be taken.
Unfortunately, yeah, they just have to give it up here. They do get the pick on the Lucio, but they are still missing their Orisa. Fluffy really should get back and try and speed his Orisa back to point.
Indian Attack still have a chance to win this fight here.
Absolutely, they do.
Oh, Hermriggins getting very low here.
Looks like we are going to be seeing a tie-up of percentage. Hermriggins getting early picks, but P-Dougie taking out the Sojourn.
Yeah. Alpha JC also getting back here.
Both Sojourns and Curies being traded here, but Fluffy goes down as well. No supports for Indian Attack. It is not looking good.
Looks like Indian Attack has to regroup here. Ender taking out M2 Sky.
Ender showing up here, ready to play. Winning the duel, the Tracer duel against M2 Sky.
The shaky fake here for Indian Attack here.
And they're down a little bit on ult economy as well.
Yeah.
I like the Orisa pick, but they got to make sure that they can, you know, keep their Orisa alive. That's kind of her main objective here, is to live. And I mean, if you can hit those spears and get those picks off, that's great.
He's getting very low here, taking a lot of damage.
It is very hard to sustain an Orisa who's staying at low HP. M2 Sky gets early picked here by the Soj.
Fluffy is getting very low here. He's getting taken out by Ender.
Ender being an absolute menace in Indian Attack's backline. P-Dougie getting incredibly low once again. Out of range from his Kiri. Ender getting another.
P-Dougie using the Orisa ulti.
Very interesting ult here from P-Dougie. Most of his team was dead. I don't know what that was for. Maybe he's going for a swap, but it does not look like he is going to be. Luckily, the enemy Ramatra did also use his ult as well, so that at least they have that going for them.
Ulti's being used by Captain Jr. on the enemy side here.
See if he's able to make anything of it. We will see Alpha JC also popping his ult. P-Dougie with the pick on the Soj.
Yeah. Alpha JC coming very low here. He will be taken out by Ender.
Kitsune and B coming out here from the other team. Fluffy with the pick on the other Lucio. A lot is happening here.
Good
out comes a pulse. What is happening? Fluffy gets a pick on Ender.
And it looks like Indian Attack will be winning this fight here.
Able to secure the point, but not before the other team able to get 99% here. And Indian Attack is falling.
Yeah. Looks like Fluffy needs to use his B here just to hold here.
Just to sustain himself.
There goes Alpha JC. But M2 Sky also bringing it back here for Indian Attack.
Could this be winnable here for Indian Attack, or is it a lost cause? They're still holding the point, but they are losing players left and right. And it looks like that's gonna be it here for the first map.
Yeah,
unfortunate.
What a rough start for Indian Attack here, but it is what it is, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like Ender was definitely being an absolute menace in the backline there for Indian Attack. Fluffy is going to get play of the game, though, being a little bit of a Reddit Lucio, if you will, doing his part for sure. But it looks like Indian Attack needs to talk a little bit more strategy. Samoa, like you said, it was the first time we've been seeing it here, so maybe they're just not really used to the Samoa
probably
map.
Not their like first map pick, so like obviously we'll see.
Well, being losing the first round, it looks like they are going to be able to pick this map, so hopefully a little bit more comfortable. But we will be right back once they get that map pick. Stay tuned. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're heading in to map 2, and it looks like we are going to be getting a Ramatra and Tracer ban coming out here. We like playing around our Tracer a lot, but unfortunately, I mean, Cleveland was doing a lot They were doing a lot against us with both the Ramatra and the Tracer. So yeah, we'll be looking to see how this next one goes. It looks like we are going to be heading into Servasa.
That's kind of very interesting, to be honest. Servasa as a second map.
Yeah.
So
Samoa and then Servasa. We had a bunch of new maps coming out here today. And it looks like we are getting some R's in the chat. So we will be going in here momentarily. I'm going to start to assume and predict that we will be seeing a hazard. Probably from P-Doggy?
P-Doggy, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, one of the main issue of Indiana Tech right now is sustain and healing wise.
Yeah.
P-Doggy's taking a lot more damage as he should have, but
heck, maybe we'll see a Roadhog. Okay, probably not a Roadhog.
With these perks, Roadhog may be valuable here. So
true, because he also has the new perk where he can literally just like heal his team around him too, right? That's like his breather. So we will be seeing what they end up choosing here. We did see P-Doggy switch over to Orisa for that sustainability, but unfortunately, in the first map, it just wasn't enough. Wasn't going to cut it. So in just a few seconds here, we're going to see what composition they are going to start cooking up for us here. Going into map 2.
It looks like we are going to see the Malga pick for P-Doggy here.
I can't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it does look to be that way, as you guys can see.
It's Reaper Friday. We see M2 Sky on the Reaper.
It is Reaper Friday, except for Reaper Friday is never on Fridays here at Indiana Tech. It is always any other day but Friday, actually.
But Friday.
Literally, it is a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, so we'll see how does it go here.
Going out on the Mauga, it looks like Cleveland is going to be rolling out on a Diva comp here, playing a lot of dive.
Everybody stay where I can see you.
We're playing a bit more of a brawl comp here, so we're going to see how these go head to head.
The P-Doggy here poking out the Diva.
And it looks like P-Doggy will also be able to have a lot more sustainability here on Mauga. I think he's a lot more used to playing Mauga. You can see he has a Jade weapon. He's put in his time here on Mauga, so we'll see if he's able to stay alive a bit longer.
Yeah. Point being over here. Both teams are fighting it to connect this. Diva mech is all getting low.
Indiana Tech able to just burn through that mech with both Gatling guns and Reaper shooting at her. Yeah. And it looks like Cleveland has to back off and give Indiana Tech the first capture here of the second map.
Yeah. P-Doggy is staying a bit more forward here. Just get help. P-Doggy gets taken out first here.
Not a great pick here for Indiana Tech, but it looks like they are going to keep trying to hold the point here just to get a few extra percent. I don't think they'll be able to win this fight, but they will be able to get a few more percentage.
Yeah.
And Cleveland is going to be taking control of the map here.
I mean, not bad capture point from Indiana Tech here.
Not a bad start whatsoever, just barely missing the 50% mark here on the first point. Alt economy leaning a little bit towards Cleveland here. They're coming up to a Juno alt and a Lucio alt, and 70% on the rest. Indiana Tech being only close to a Juno at 80%, or 90 now. And it looks like Cleveland is going to be taking a lot of this space now too.
We do see a Juno now for Cleveland. Let's see how they should use it here.
I'd imagine they're going to try and do it for an opening as Indiana Tech starts to push out. Yeah. Looks like Indiana Tech is probably going to be looking to do their own.
Looks like it.
There's both orbits.
Both Juno's been used. Alpha JC can take out. There goes Diva Bomb. Diva Bomb gets taken out. And also there's Blade from Ender.
Ender getting 2 with the Blade. Very good alt economy, or alt usage there for Cleveland. Able to take the edge off.
It looks like Cleveland will potentially get to this point here.
Indiana Tech sprinting back to point, trying to get there to contest it. They only have a few seconds to touch.
P-Doggy will be the one contesting here, but he will be taking a lot of damage here.
Taking a lot of damage and getting booped off the point too. He's able to make it back, but is Indiana Tech going to be able to do enough? There's a beat from Cleveland's.
Mayo's being used as well.
An overclock and a beat coming out from Cleveland as well. Indiana Tech gets captured.
Yeah, but Indiana Tech is down 2 here. Now goes up to Sky probably. No, he will be living here. Barely. Barely
living, barely able to make it out. And it looks like P-Doggy has to play this a lot slower than he'd want to. And now he's just going to try and get out. This first point will be going over to Cleveland.
What's up?
I mean, It's kind of hard for you to attack now, but you did get Lucio out from Cleveland, so, and you do have Rebro.
Definitely a better start here for Indiana Tech on map 2. Not the most ideal start, but definitely better than what we were seeing in the last map. Going on to the second point here. Cleveland is going to be close to a Diva Bomb and a Juno ult. Indiana Tech having Reaper and Brig ult here. Indiana Tech having some good opening ults here and a good answer ult. There's a rally. We're walking in with a rally. Out comes an orbit from Cleveland's.
This guy has the Rebro here. Let's see. That goes out with JC.
Ender just able to get those picks on the squishies. There's 2 for Ender.
Yeah, there's 2 for Ender here.
Ender doing an incredible job of putting pressure on Indiana Tech. There goes another 2 more.
Looks like Indiana Tech will be falling here. And
first capture of second point is going to be going over to Cleveland. They're able to hold this lead very strongly here. Looks like the M2 Sky is going to be looking to go on the flank here and look for a nice little Blossom.
Yeah. But there is also that beat here for Cleveland here, so it's going to be a hard Blossom.
Yes, it is. They have the answers. Here comes the blade from Ender.
Yeah.
Oh, and M2 Sky gets beaten out of his ultimate there too.
There goes P Doggy. Get booed robbed.
It is not looking good for Indiana Tech. That was a very rough fight, and it does look like M2 Sky is going to be swapping over to the Genji after losing his ultimate on Reaper. Maybe he was just using that ultimate to burn it, you know, as he was swapping, but
you can't really hold that Reaper off for too long, so
yeah. Not the strongest ult in the game, but sometimes it can be a good opener, but unfortunately he just wasn't able to get anything out of it. Cleveland doing really well, only using Genji ult there in that last fight, and he's already back 30%.
P Doggy is getting very low here. Had to contest the point here.
Overclock coming out from Cleveland's.
Breeze being used by Alpha JC.
Will it be what they need?
Beat's also being used.
And a bomb
will be out. But I want to take out P Doggy. Both tanks will be down here. But there goes Alpha JC. Looks like Cleveland will be capturing the second point here.
Will we see it? Okay, yeah, I was like, I don't think Fluffy would rally there, but, you know, maybe he would be desperate for it. It looks like we will see an Orbit, though, coming out here from Cleveland just to secure the point. And honestly, they build up Orbit pretty quickly, so it might have been, maybe worth, probably not worth it.
Probably not worth it. And we do see P Doggy switching to Zarya here. And with that losing his perks, so it will be a tough time now.
Yeah, it definitely wants to build up those bricks as quickly as possible. Indiana Tech walking into this next fight, onto the next point, with both support ults here. Cleveland having just Genji Blade, but he's been able to cook a lot with it previously, so we'll see if Ender is going to cook anything else. Here comes Orbit here from Indiana Tech.
Yep. Looks like Cleveland will be back up here.
Indiana Tech, it will be getting the first capture here of third point. Able to capture that space and take that extra space that Cleveland was willing to give up there. Obviously, you don't want to run headfirst into an orbit, though, so, I mean, it makes sense they were able to wait it out. Here comes the blade from Ender.
Yep. The attack is getting very low here, but no kills being done on Cleveland's side, yeah. This rally was very good by Fluffy.
Very good sustain rally there.
Yeah.
They were able to live Ender's blade.
Yeah.
Unlike other times. P Doggy sitting in a nice 100 charge here.
Yep. Let's see if he can stay alive for the charge.
The nice thing about Zarya, when you have that high charge, you build up those perks a lot quicker.
Yep.
Overextending, no bubbles left for P Doggy. It looks like his supports are able to keep him up here.
Demon Mech is out. Here comes Blade by M2 Sky here.
P Doggy is just living on the edge of death.
With that Indiana Tech will capture this point here.
Good point secure.
Yeah. Not bad fight by Indiana Tech here. Using Blade here before us being used, so.
M2 Sky not getting any picks with the blade, but, you know, it still worked out very well for Indiana Tech.
It looks more of a zoning out here, to be honest, so, like, yeah.
Yeah. But looks like we will see a Winston swap here for Cleveland's.
Yeah. Cleveland has 3 ults here, while Indiana Tech only has Grav as a moment.
P-Dougie looking to build up some more charge
There goes
here.
all here for Cleveland. There
P-Dougie gets
goes
taken out.
2 from Cleveland or any attack. I'm sorry.
Reagan's is taken out too. It looks like we are going to be seeing a
being
beat coming
used
out
here
for
for Cleveland
Cleveland.
as well.
They were winning the fight, so they could have saved that beat maybe, but they have overclock for next fight, so they still have some ults here. It looks like Indiana Tech will be going to the next fight with overclock and June ult as well.
Yeah.
Getting close on that Brig ult as well, so 90% to 80% here. Indiana Tech needs to get on point here pretty quickly. Here comes an overclock from Cleveland.
Indiana Tech are getting very low here. But the point is match to be over here. It's goal time by Alpha JC.
Somebody needs to be able to touch that point, and it looks like Indiana Tech is just going to give it up. They don't even touch the point, and there goes map 2 to Cleveland's.
What a very unlucky play here for Indiana Tech here. They have anyone to capture the points.
Yeah, unfortunately, if P-Dougie would have pushed up there, he probably would have just ended up getting picked off.
But then again, Cleveland did push up on them, so it's kind of hard to capture the point.
Right, exactly. Just unfortunate plays there for Indiana Tech. A little bit better of a start, but they weren't able to take any rounds there off of Cleveland. Cleveland being an absolute dominant force here, a force to be reckoned with. We will be going into another map 3 here, so stay tuned as they pick their bands, they pick their map. Hopefully Indiana Tech can come back. Stay tuned. Oh, I just came back from the wine cellar, you guys. Just kidding. We don't endorse drinking here at Tech. All we endorse is non-sponsored energy drinks.
Yeah.
Fueling up. We're going into map 3 here, and it's going to be... Marcus, calm down. You're going to have a heart attack. We're going into map 3 here, and it's going to be a new Queen Street. We got a Brig ban and a Widow ban here for the 3rd map. Indiana Tech is down 2 games. What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? I don't know.
We need a reverse sweep to come back here.
Quite frankly, we need a reverse sweep.
We need a reverse.
We need that reverse sweep. We need to come back. We got it. Oh my goodness, he's playing Wrecking Ball, guys. Chat.
I think we are going to see a mirror here, to be honest.
We're seeing a Wrecking Ball mirror, Tracers, Kiri's, Sojourns, and then we've got Lucio for Cleveland's, and then we have an Ana. Megan's on Ana here. Rolling in to this map. We got Wrecking Ball. We're going to see how this works out here for Indiana Tech. Can we win this Ditto matchup here? We will find out. We'll see how... Oh,
We get a pick here from Alpha JC here.
amazing opening pick here. That is what Indiana Tech needs. The carry down for Cleveland. This is going to be really good for Indiana Tech.
But
Oh,
now goes M2 Sky and her Mega tier. But he is going to get a trade-off here. Yeah, yes, well, by Captain Junior.
P-Dougie looking to try and boop some of Cleveland off the map. Almost gets Tracer.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Tracer had to use root call here.
P-Dougie's just trying to put a lot of pressure on Ender here so he can't go into his team's backline. Go for the Kiri.
No progress being here by the push bomb, but then again, as soon as I say it, Cleveland is touching it. There goes P-Dougie.
That is not a great pick here for Indiana Tech. They're going to have to end up backing out. They got to pick on the Kiri, which is a good pick, but unfortunately they don't have a tank to be able to, you know, put some more pressure here. A little bit of pressure here on Cleveland's ball here, trying to get him away from the enemy back, or from our back line, excuse me.
But JC try to get the pick here, but the enemy soldier gets the back line.
And P-Dougie.
There goes P-Dougie again.
Early picked right off the get-go here. Cleveland getting 30 meters off the bat. That is not a good pick here for Indiana Tech. P-Dougie needs to figure out what he's doing here on Wrecking Ball. He can't just end like that and die. He's got to make something happen. Indiana Tech having trouble getting their footing. Cleveland already getting close to the halfway mark.
Alpha JC getting taken low here. Well, mine's being used by Demi Wrecking Ball. And we'll get M2 Sky here. And with that, Cleveland might get the halfway point here. Alpha JC is 1v1 Tracer here.
And Kiri getting 2, taking out both of Indiana Tech supports. Not looking good here for Indiana Tech. Cleveland just has the ball rolling here. Quite literally has the ball rolling.
Yeah. But Indiana Tech do have these ult economies.
That is very true. Indiana Tech having a lot of ults here, but soon Cleveland will have support ults to answer for those.
Mine's being used here for Bidagi here. Lucio's getting half by Cleveland.
Indiana Tech needs to be able to take out somebody. They need picks here.
Yep. Stick by Ender, but it will get Kizune here. Or Klondike, sorry.
Both Kitsunes come out. There's a beat from Cleveland's.
Every ulti's being used by Indiana Tech here.
I'm on fire.
It's like, oh, Hermiggins goes down.
Yeah. Everyone's getting low here. It's a bloodbath here.
And it looks like Indiana Tech is going to be coming out on top.
Yeah. They'll get this Lucio, and then Indiana Tech will win this fight here.
For the first time on this map, Indiana Tech has won a fight.
Yeah. And they only use Kizune in that fight here, while Cleveland only use both support ults.
Yeah, definitely a lot better of a fight there for Indiana Tech. Heading into this next one, they are going to have a higher ult economy. Let's see if Indiana Tech is able to cook something here. Cleveland able to take bot control right back. P-Dougie looking to dive the back line.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of damage.
There goes the backline here for Indiana Tech as well.
What do you do here for Indiana Tech? Your backline is dying so quickly to the enemy, to Cleveland's wrecking ball. Like, and then P-Dougie's unfortunately unable to take out Cleveland's backline. So it's just working out a lot better for Cleveland here. Indiana Tech might want to try and make some swaps, but we're already getting in the last part of the map here.
Yeah.
Cleveland is pushing this bot very fast, very quickly.
Tornado is being used by Cleveland.
And there's
Mines
mines.
also being used. Good sleep by Hermiggins.
It looks like Indiana Tech is going to be getting those picks that they need. Will they be able to sustain P-Dougie? P-Dougie is getting really low. He does not have a shield ability, but he does make it out.
Hermiggins gets taken out as well. Try to help P-Dougie, I believe. There goes Alpha JC. This could be a turnaround here. Empty Sky is also using the ult. He gets one. But he won't get the other here.
Gets taken out by the Wrecking Ball and the Tracer.
Yeah.
I'd like the try on the ult there. Down goes P-Dougie. The Cleveland's Lucio finishing up those picks. Hermiggins needing to live so we can get this nano off here. Down goes Alpha JC.
He gets stuck.
Oh, it is not looking good for Indiana Tech. Cleveland coming up to the last few meters. They need to capture this point.
P-Dougie needs to contest this here. He does have mines to stall as well.
And he is going to be taking a lot of damage very quickly here.
Yeah. He will get nanoed. Mines also being no, he won't. Mines won't be used. There goes beat by Cleveland. Mines coming up from P-Dougie.
Looks like Cleveland is going to be backing out here, trying to regroup, trying to sustain. A lot of ults being used from Indiana Tech side of things, and unfortunately, no picks coming with it. P-Dougie taken out.
Gets taken out.
For all those ults that Indiana Tech used, they needed to get picks. There's one.
Yeah. Mines being used for Cleveland as well. It will take out Hermiggins, but it's going back and forth here. But with that, Cleveland has captured a point which will mark the series for them.
Unfortunate series here for Indiana Tech. Cleveland just coming out right on top. That was a very quick 3-0 here. Unfortunately, it looks like, you know, Cleveland just came out on top. Not much you can do there, but on the ball matchup there, looked like Indiana Tech probably should have made some swaps, because unfortunately they just weren't able to take out Cleveland's backline at all, and then their backline was getting taken out. A lot of back and forth there. Very unfortunate there for Indiana Tech. No interview this time.
Yeah. But that looks like this will be it for today, to be honest.
This will be it for today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Rocket League stream that was before this, and to this stream now. I've been Mido.
And I've been GKM.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your Saturday. See y'all.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow